I was talking to a 20-something the other day, and when I mentioned watching local TV news, he asked me which streaming service that was on. It hit me that an entire generation has grown up not knowing that you can actually watch TV for free, completely free, with nothing more than an antenna. So let's talk about over-the-air television, or OTA TV as it's called. If you're under 30, this might be news to you, but television used to be free, and so far it still is. Back in the 1940s and 50s, when television was just getting started, there were really only three major players in the US: ABC, CBS, and NBC. These were the big three networks, and if you wanted to watch TV, you put up an antenna and pulled their signals right out of the air. PBS joined the party in 1970 for educational programming, and that was pretty much it for decades. The big game changer came in 2009 when everyone switched from analog to digital. Remember when everyone had to get those converter boxes? That transition actually made things better. Suddenly we had high-definition picture quality and something called subchannels. Now a single station could broadcast multiple networks over the same frequency. Today there are over 50 national networks you can get for free with just an antenna. But here's the thing, most people don't know this exists anymore. Streaming services have completely changed how we think about television. Netflix, Hulu, Disney+, they've rather successfully trained us to expect monthly bills for our entertainment. Meanwhile, over-the-air TV just keeps quietly doing its thing, broadcasting local news, live sports, and all the major network shows without charging you a dime. You might be wondering, well, what's the catch? Well, there really isn't one beyond needing an antenna. A basic indoor antenna costs about $20. That's it. No monthly fees, no contracts, no worrying about your internet going down during the big game. Now, if you live way out in the boonies, you might be more limited in the number of channels you can receive, but if you live in an even moderately populated area, you should be good. The thing is, OTA TV does have some real advantages that streaming can't match. Live local news, emergency broadcasts, local sports. This stuff matters, especially when the weather gets nasty or there's breaking news in your area. Streaming services are great for binge-watching shows, but they're not so great when you need to know if that tornado warning affects your neighborhood. Now, there's some new technology on the horizon called Next-Gen TV, or ATSC 3.0 to be more precise. This promises 4K video quality and interactive features that could make over-the-air broadcasting feel more modern. South Korea has been using it since 2017 with reportedly great success, but adoption here in the US has been slower. You either need a newer TV with next-gen capability or an external tuner that runs about $200. So where does all this lead? Honestly, it's a bit of a mixed bag. Some experts think that OTA TV will just slowly fade away as streaming takes over completely. Others argue it'll stick around as a niche option for people who want free local content and live programming. My take is I think there's room for both. Streaming is great for on-demand entertainment, of course, but over-the-air TV still has a unique role to play. It's free, it's reliable, and it connects you to your local community in ways that global streaming platforms just can't. If you've never tried it, it might be worth picking up a $20 antenna and seeing what's out there. You might be surprised by how much free television is floating around in the air right above your house right now. Check out the links below for some more details.
So that's another video in the can. If you found this informative or interesting, please consider liking and subscribing down below. And remember, be excellent to each other.